The genetic modification of food crops is an area of great controversy. In the United States, a large portion of the tomato, soybean and corn crops are genetically modified. But in Europe, there is huge resistance to the introduction of GM agriculture. Many legal proceedings across Europe have resulted in GM bans, or at least long-term delays in introducing genetic modified agriculture. European consumers are insisting that genetically modified imports are labelled clearly. In Ireland, during the 1840s, a disease called potato blight caused the deaths of around 1 million people and led to the first great wave of Irish migration. The disease is controlled by spraying, but it's expensive. A Mexican variety of wild potato has a gene that makes it immune to potato blight. If the fungus attacks this plant, the infected cell and a number of surrounding cells immediately die. This creates a natural barrier, preventing the fungus from spreading throughout the plant. By splicing the gene responsible for the blight resistance into a commercial variety of potato, the genetic engineers have made a blight-resistant potato. A more controversial approach involves a crop resistant to a powerful herbicide. When sprayed, nothing but the GM crop survives, making for a simpler harvest, but whether this results in higher yields is vigorously contested. Because this type of genetic characteristic can jump between species, it is feared that a new kind of super-resistant weed could arise inadvertently. And critics argue that this is too big a risk to take. Because European farm animals are eating imported GM stock food, European GM opponents are now focusing on loopholes in labelling regulations.